Hello everyone, I'm Swati and I qualified for JRF in psychology in the December 2019 UGC NET exam. And I'm here to talk to you guys a bit about my preparation and what you can do to crack it as well. So, we all know that there are just a few days left for the exam, and it can be very scary because we know the sheer amount and vastness of the syllabus and just how much effort we really need to put in. So, I know it can be scary. I definitely know how scary it can be. But I think, first of all, something that we have to understand is that it's very unlikely that we'll study every single thing that will be asked on the exam or every single thing that could possibly be asked on the exam. So basically, you can study a lot, you can study everything on the syllabus, and still there might be some things that they ask that we don't know. And that's natural and that might happen. And that's okay because there are lots of other things that we do know because we have been preparing. And I think right now we need to focus on that. So it's easy to feel, demotivated and dejected, like, I'm not going to pass anyway. I haven't been practicing or I haven't been revising for the past year. There are people who are more prepared than me. I know that these are all things that might be going through your mind right now because it was going the same way through my mind as well. But it's really not about, how long you've been preparing, but it's about how you have been preparing. That's most important. So there are lots of ways to prepare and lots of resources online as well that you can utilize, and trust me, that can make a big difference in your preparation. And honestly, the time that we have left, that is enough. Trust me, that is enough, because I also wasn't someone who used to revise a lot or study a lot, but I think the most important part is making the most use of the resources that you do have. So the time you have left is enough. Just trust in yourself. And something that helped me a lot was looking at the previous year's papers. So there'll be a lot of topics that we can cover in the syllabus, right? You must obviously be familiar with the syllabus, and there are lots of things. And it might not always be possible to learn about every single thing, although it is good if you can do that. But in the time that we have left, I think something that helped me the most was looking at the previous year's papers, because that gives us a very good idea of the kind of questions, the kind of options, and that will also expose us to a lot of things that we don't know, a lot of theories, a lot of researchers. So for me, that was very useful. So that's just one tip that I can give you guys. So now you have around 20-25 days left for the exam, and you're probably feeling overwhelmed or scared. You have got quite a bit of things to cover, and this is an important exam. All this is true, but it's also true that you still have a very good chance to qualify for NET or even for JRF. Just make the most of the resources that you do have. There are lots of things online. Please do not miss out on such things. There are lots of free and paid and lots of different kinds of videos, classes, crash courses, question papers, question banks. A lot of things are there. Make the most use of it. For the next few days, keep everything else aside and give your maximum to this, because you actually do have a good chance even now. At this point, putting in the maximum effort and consistently every day going through as many papers as you can, that's what will help you the most. Just don't lose hope. Don't keep this aside for next time or for next year, or when I don't have this stress, when I'm not studying, when I don't have my SEM exams coming up. Nothing like that. Do it as much as you can, as early as you can, because this whole NET exam is a lot easier to crack if you do it along with your PG or just a few years after your PG. Not that you can't crack afterwards, but the thing is, the closer you are from your studies, like your last degree, to the time that you're writing the exam, the more you will have in your memory. And as time goes on, it just gets more hard, and you might have other responsibilities at that time. And this is the stepping stone to so many other things, whether for future research or future employment. The NET exam is going to help you a lot in your life. So the earlier you have it, the better it is. Don't keep this aside. Just put in maximum effort, and trust me, you still have a really good chance. Just trust in yourself. Keep doing what you have to do, and we'll see where it leads us. So I wish you guys all the very best. Don't doubt yourself at this point. You don't have time for that. Spend all that energy and get studying. Cover as much as you can. Make yourselves proud. Make your family proud. And this is going to be worth it. Just put in as much energy and as much time and effort as you can for the next few days. And, who knows, this might be something great.